It is the biggest transfer in football history, and Neymar is in Paris and outlining his reasons why he swapped PSG for Barcelona and is now going to be living in the French capital and playing for Paris Saint-Germain. Let's hear from him now.
And I feel privileged now, because in my team now we have some high-quality players. I'm not going to make a list of them, but I'm really looking forward to be playing alongside them, to be one of them in order to help the team of Paris Saint-Germain. And everyone wants to play with the best, and I think that I'm playing with some of the best players.
For the fireworks, I think we have the biggest fireworks here. And I think, you, the media, always you want more and more. Let's focus. He's the best player in the world is here, and he's talking about transfer. So let's enjoy first Neymar. Thank you.
Neymar, agora sim. João Henrique, do UOL do Brasil. Queria tentar te transportar, o Neymar, talvez para o único dia de euforia da torcida do Barcelona durante esse processo da sua negociação, que foi o dia do Sequeda, do Piqué, né?
So there's a lot of enthusiasm now, and also on Twitter, one of your personal friends and close friends, Piqué, almost made people believe that you were staying at FC Barcelona. How did you feel about that? Were you really talking with Piqué and he understood that you wanted to stay? Was it a joke? What happened? Well, it was a bit of a relaxed moment. We're not playing on that day. We're having lunch together. And he posted that picture. We were just having fun. I told him not to do it, not to post it, because I didn't know, I hadn't made my decision yet. I was thinking about so many things at the time. So it was just a picture. He wanted to make that joke and maybe express his feelings. I respect that. He's one of my close friends in the world of football. And I hope that he will be happy in the future, and I wish only the best to him.
Sí, ¿se me escucha? Sí. Neymar, aquí detrás, Elena Condis de la cadena COPE. Dices que es la decisión más difícil de tu vida, que cuando Piqué puso el tweet todavía no sabías que ibas a hacer. So you said it was the most difficult decision of your life when Piqué shared this tweet. When did you actually make this decision?
Sí, foi momento de muita pressão, né, de estar pensando.
There was a lot of pressure around me for that moment. I thought about everything. I thought everything through. It was one of the most difficult decisions to take that I ever had to take. I guarantee you that. But okay, I took my decision 2 days ago, and what I did at first is to inform the coach of FC Barcelona. He was the first to know about the decision that I took. I respect this club. I respect this coach very much as well. So he was the first one to know what my decision actually was. But of course, I'm very happy with my decision. I'm excited and looking forward to take on new challenges. I know that, nothing's easy in life, but probably God has something in plan for me.
En Barcelona mucha gente está molesta por tu salida del club. El propio club ha dicho hoy.
So in Barcelona, a lot of people are frustrated by the decision that you took or the way that you left the club and you left the people of Barcelona. And some people actually compare you to Luis Figo when he left Madrid.
Eu não fiz nada de errado.
I've done nothing bad.
É difícil eu responder essa pergunta. Eu fico triste.
It's difficult to answer this question. I'm sad about
a maioria ou a minoria, não
the
sei,
fact that the fans actually think that. I hope it's only a minority of fans who are thinking that. I never lack respect to the fans.
Todo jogador tem direito de querer ficar.
And I think that every player should be allowed to stay or leave a club.
Tem que ficar ali, obrigado. Não, a partir do momento que você
you're not obligated to remain at a club. If you wish to leave a club, well, that's it. When you think that it's time to leave, I think that a player has the right to leave his actual club. I never lack respect to anybody. Once again, I really want to thank all the fans of FC Barcelona. I want to thank the club, the players, who are my friends, who helped me train with the best possible conditions. But I'm really sad that people would be saying that.
Question. In the process of, the negotiation and all the contracts, honestly, he was trying to delay the process, just the respect for his teammates, for the club, for the fans, to go with in front of the door, and always been saying it, So I think, honestly, he had, what he did, it's big respect for all the fans in Barcelona, the club. He went really as gentleman, and if you said compare him with without mention with other players left, it's not fair, because the way how he left, honestly, a big gentleman, and I was honestly surprised, because we were under pressure, putting pressure on him to finish and his team, but he was really taking his time. No, I want to go really with the right way, and that's what he did, honestly, and amazing. And I'm surprised, shocked a little bit from your question, because I don't know how you compare, honestly, Neymar with others, to be honest. Thank you.
Estaba trasladando lo que se dice en Barcelona, simplemente. Tenía una pregunta también para usted, señor Al-Khelaifi, en el sentido de que si le sorprende y le molesta que el Barça denuncie.
Are you surprised or maybe annoyed that Barcelona actually are trying to go in front of UEFA and maybe show that there are some discrepancies in the contract negotiation?
As I said, I'm not at all, not from Barcelona or the other club, or we respect all the other clubs. There's only one association, then they have to look to us, which we are working very transparent, as I told you, with them. It's UEFA. So whatever in the media, we don't care, to be honest, and what we care only, that we're working in very transparent way with the UEFA. What we're doing is completely transparent and legal. So honestly, I'm not annoying from anyone, and everyone can say whatever they want. Thank you.
Bonjour, Président. Ici.
Mr. President, two questions for you. First question, together with Neymar, is your ambition to win the Champions League this season? Is that the ambition of the club? Now the ambition is not enough to go into semi-final. Do you really ambition to win it? And second question, we want a bit of clarification, the fact that Neymar paid his buyout clause, or PSG paid the buyout clause.
I think you're trying to put pressure on us and him already. Which is good pressure, we love it. No, I think, for sure, our ambition is, everybody knows, when we talk to him, to his team, that's really, our aim to win Champions League. It's always there, And, as I said in the beginning, I said, we want to win the maximum trophy that we can win. So to win Champions League, not to win Champions League, honestly, we cannot put it. It is our dream, it's our target, definitely, but we cannot say this year we're going to win Champions League. We're going to fight for sure for it, but, with no pressure, the players need to enjoy and fighting for it, Second question is no. I mean, we paid the buyout clause. It's not Neymar, it's us, which is legal between Paris Saint-Germain and direct to Barcelona.
Neymar aqui. Erika Abreu, Rede TV News. Primeiramente, parabéns. Mais desafio aí na sua vida.
Congratulations again for this new challenge in your life. I would like to know, you talked about your admiration for Messi when you signed for Barcelona. Is there at PSG a reference player, a benchmark player that you admire as well? It is true what you're saying. I signed for Barcelona, and one of the main thing was to play alongside Messi. And here for Paris, it's the club itself, the ambition of the club, the PSG project, and of course, all the players who are members of the team as well. It's not one specific players, it's the players, of course. There are players like Pastore. I would like to thank him, to give me his number. I was not expecting that. I was kind of surprised about that. So all credits and respect to him, and maybe I can pay him back at Paris Saint-Germain.
Neymar, just in the middle here. Christina McFarlane for CNN. Hello. Congratulations, Neymar, on your new club and your new signing. I just wondered, first of all, to you, Neymar, what would success look like to you at Paris Saint-Germain? What would you be satisfied with during your time here when you finally hang up your boots? And then secondly, to you, Mr. President, you reportedly bought the club, Paris Saint-Germain, for 100 million euros in 2011. 6 years later, you've managed to buy Neymar here for 222 million euros. I know the world of football has some crazy finances, but I would just like to ask you how that was possible. Neymar.
Poderia repetir a pergunta que eu não entendi direito, por favor?
Could you ask your question again,
course.
please?
I'm sorry, too many questions. I just wondered what success would look like to you at Paris Saint-Germain. What would you be satisfied with once you eventually hang up your boots here to have achieved?
Não, eu quero marcar história.
Well, I want to write history here at Paris Saint-Germain. This is the only reason. There are new challenges, there's the club's ambition as well, and I want to write history and help write history of the club. Our biggest challenge is the Champions League, of course, but we do not only want the Champions League, we want all possible trophies, and this is the way we will write history.
Isabel. You know, for your question, to answer your question, actually, you know, before Neymar, the value of the club was like $1 billion, and today 1.5 billion. So I think it's enough to answer your question. You know, and there's no second Neymar in the world. I tell you the truth. And I want you, you know, I would love to meet in 2 years, 3 years, and you tell me what's the value today for Neymar in 2 years. And please. Double at least. Thank you.
Bom, agora, bom, Neymar, Isabela Palhari para os canais Esporte Interativo, seja muito bem-vindo. Bom, Paris Saint-Germain é um clube recente, foi fundado nos anos 70, mas já tem um histórico com brasileiros. Eu queria que você falasse um pouco disso e também se você tem ideia...
Paris Saint-Germain has a kind of a love affair with the Brazilian players. Do you think that Paris now will become the city of Neymar, as big as the Eiffel Tower? How do you feel? Does it feel like your city is not the city of lights? Well, I'm kind of anxious to write this history. First of all, of course, to get to know my teammates, to play alongside with them, and to then get to know the city as well. I don't think that Paris doesn't need Neymar to be the most wonderful city in the world. Of course, obviously, I'm really happy about the welcome, about the way that people will welcome me. It's my new home. And I want to build a new dream. I want to achieve new challenges together with my teammates and my family. And I'm very happy to be another Brazilian to play for a great club in a great country. And I really want to write history here.
Bonjour Neymar, Philippe Sansforge pour RTL. Quel est ton regard global sur le football français, son niveau général?
How do you view French football and its level in general? And do you think that Ligue 1, the championship that you will be playing it, is performing high enough in order for Paris Saint-Germain to reach the level of the clubs who are likely to win the Champions League, like Real Madrid or Barcelona?
Isso foi uma coisa que eu escutei muita gente falando sobre a liga. Eu acho que tão errado.
Well, I heard a lot of people speak about Ligue 1 and criticize the league itself.
Já assisti jogos aqui, sei que é muito difícil.
I've spoken about that with the many players who played in Ligue 1, and there's never an easy game in here. Quite the contrary, this is a very big challenge for me, for our club as well, to win the league again, the domestic league again, and of course other titles as well, because Paris Saint-Germain has a really great potential to become the greatest club in the world.
Aquí Neymar, Marta Ramón de RACU. aprofundiendo un poco más en tu decisión de marcharte del Barça, la presión que supone jugar al lado
Talking about your decision to leave Barcelona, I would like to know if you left the club because of Messi, of the relationship that you had with him over there?
Muito pelo contrário, né? Foi como eu falei ali, dos motivos
No, quite on the contrary.
ao Barcelona foi para jogar com o Messi, né?
One of my motivation to play for FC Barcelona, it was to play with Lionel Messi, alongside Lionel Messi. He was one of our role models.
Nenhuma pressão, né? Só na primeira semana.
And there was no pressure at all. Only during the first week, my first week at Barcelona, I was quite nervous to train with my role models at the time. They were here, you know, they were live with me, and that was quite a lot of pressure. But after that first week,
Acho que você está jogando com os melhores, isso é muito mais fácil.
I felt relaxed and I was within my environment. And to play with the best is very easy, actually.
Uma grande equipe para você disputar.
Because all the players, every player in the world wants to play with the best players in the world in order to talk to them, to win titles together. So, of course, I would like to thank Lionel Messi because he welcomed me so well over there in Barcelona. I learned so much alongside him in the 4 years that I spent with him. And today I'm here at Paris Saint-Germain and I'm very happy. And I really want to help my teammates in the best possible way and win titles.
Okay, so that appears to be the end of the news conference that Neymar has been holding in Paris, at the Parc des Princes, his new home at Paris Saint-Germain, having now sealed this £200 million transfer from Barcelona. And some really fascinating lines there, Roller, and all sorts of different subjects, really. Admittedly, some questions he didn't exactly answer directly. Why did he leave Barcelona? Didn't really answer that. He just sort of said why he liked being there and Lionel Messi and the relationship and being very positive about that. A lot of talk, though, I noticed about ambition, about, you know, really wanting to rewrite history. We heard that several times, didn't we? And the new challenges, the club's ambition. The PSG project. It's not just about the Champions League, but it is a lot about the Champions League and winning all possible trophies.
Yes, as you say, he said quite a number of times that he wanted